Hey, it's Luke Burton here from The Lost Futures. Now, I've been a little reluctant to make this video because in the past I've found when I've opened up discussion on AI and creativity, it turns into a rabid affair. But I think I need to break through that and actually start to build out a way to build robust discussion. So if you like these videos, I'll make more of them. I've been using AI in my creative workflows for about 5 years now through The Lost Futures. And in recent months, I've been working on some campaigns with superheroes in New York, and we've been working on Crocs and Lenovo, and there's another one that's about to come out with another major brand. Now, we've been using AI quite predominantly in our workflows with these campaigns. And what I'm starting to see is that there are so many shortcomings to the technology right now. Like, it's useful in some ways, but in many ways it isn't. And in many ways we go back to traditional pipe. And part of what I want to talk about is the reality of using AI in your stack, and what that looks like for you. So how it will actually transform small operators like the Lost Futures. We're a very small team, but it gives us a phenomenal amount of, ability to be agile and create large amounts of work. So for us, we love that because we're not, paying designers and teams of people anyway. So we're already starting out from a very low position. So for startups and people who want to get into creating their own work, all the tools are there. The other thing is that there's so many of them, and we use probably 30 different pieces of software in our stack. So we've had to build this stack over the past 5 years to actually build a workflow. So I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the implications of AI. I want to talk about the pitfalls, the shortcomings, the opportunities. I want to get real about it, and rather than it being a should we use it or not debate, because I think that's just in 5 years' time it's going to be irrelevant. Everyone will just be using it. It'll just be like a computer. That's the thing in the back of my mind always, is that it's just like a computer. It's a new form of a computer, and it's just a very powerful one. And our brains, our human brains, just aren't quite wired for it yet. So it's going to take a bit of adjustment. But this is why I say to people, whether you like it or not is irrelevant, because it's here and it will take shape. So to me, as a professional creative, use your skill sets in a way that can advance the technology in using your vision or using your expertise or your knowledge. I've seen DPs work on Higgsfield, for example, and create great shots because they know about diffused lighting, they know about backlighting, they know about all these things. They can say to an AI system or a synthographic system. I like to call it synthographic, and create great results because they know what they're asking, right? So for people who don't know what they're looking for, it's going to look shit, and we've seen shit results in AI. But the crafts people in AI, you will not know that the work is AI. So that is the other interesting thing too, is that part of our challenges, creatives, is to use this technology but without that AI look. So there's all kinds of things that I want to talk about. You can roast me in the comments. I get all kinds of shit from people, so I'm used to it. I don't care. I'm just going to use the same stuff whether you like it or not. But if you want to open up the chat, I want to have more and more chats about this. So anyway, I've been Luke Burton from The Lost Futures. Check out thelostfutures.com or The Lost Futures on Insta to see our work. And if you like what we do and you want to get in touch in any way, shape, or form, just reach out to me here on LinkedIn or via socials. All right, see you later.